Hi guys, this is Shalini Joshi Agni from magicalpainfreeliving.com, and I'm coming to you live from my home in Bangkok, Thailand. This Facebook Live session is all about your dreams and the writing on your wall. So before we jump into it, I just want to say hi and welcome all of you, whether, it's that time of year, it's that festive time of year where everybody's celebrating and you're probably on a holiday, and I don't know when you're watching this. If you're joining me live, do come in and say hello. If you're watching it wherever you are, celebrating, maybe you're watching the replay of this. It could be, sometime during your holidays that you're watching this, or maybe you are watching this in the new year. Doesn't really matter. But if you do watch it, come in and say hello and say, where you were watching it from, where you're hanging out from, where are you celebrating your New Year's. I'm here in Bangkok this New Year's. For the past 6 years, we've been here and there, and this New Year we are right here at home. So if you're joining me live, do comment where you are in this last week of 2017. And so, the topic today is New Year and the writing on your wall. Because this time of year, yes, we are all celebrating and, spending time with family and taking a look at this whole year, appreciating all that we've accomplished and feeling gratitude and feeling so blessed. I am. But we are also, eager and excited probably for 2018 and creating amazing things for ourselves in 2018. And there is, I wrote this, I have this thing, I don't know if you can see it. There's this thing we tell ourselves, new year, new you. And one of the things that I feel like is that, we all step into the new year thinking like this amazing new stuff is going to happen. And really, statistics has shown that 100%, whoever does the New Year resolutions and writes all their goals, and this is what I want to achieve with my weight, with my family, in my relationships, in my work, in my finances, and whatever area, 95% of those New Year resolutions just don't happen. 95% of those New Year resolutions, actually, they say by the end of January, they're kind of out the door because, it's faded, you're not going for it, life has got in the way, and people don't end up achieving all those New Year resolutions that they set for themselves. And you would think, if you had a dream and if you had a goal, and there are so many tools out there, right? There's no dearth of strategies. You want to learn how to cook this, there's like a million videos out there. You want to learn how to improve anything in your life, there's a whole host of a variety of possibilities that you could use out there that can help you achieve your goals, right? I mean, in this day of Google, you want to learn how to cook a specific dish in another country, you can do that. We are living in that information, speedy information. So there's no lack of information that's keeping us from our dreams and goals. So what is it? What is the key thing that's going on? And that's what I'm going to be addressing here in this Facebook Live session. Plus, we will, let me go down what I will be covering today is I'm going to talk about 5 questions that you can ask yourself. You can reflect on it so that you have better clarity about moving forward into 2018, no matter what dreams and goals you have. These are 5 questions that are going to help you get more clarity, okay? And then we're going to be talking about what's the writing on your wall, okay? And I'm going to be explaining this whole concept about the writing on the wall. And finally, we're going to do some tapping, you and I, wherever you are. You know, I'm going to teach you a process, a specific process that you don't really have to use only at the New Year time. You can use it anytime, because, you know, I believe you can set resolutions any time of the year. The next day, any day, you can just say, you know, I'm going to decide to do this, and you can use this specific process to clear out any blocks, anything that's getting in the way of what you want to achieve, whether it's at the beginning of the year, or, you know, the 3rd month of the year, or just about any time of the year, because I believe you have the ability to change your life anytime you really, you know, are committed. You can change it anytime, and it can happen really quickly. So if you're here, you know, give me a shout out, say hello. I don't know if I can't see the comments, and I don't know if you're joining me on my personal page. I'm doing this from my business page. So if you follow the link that I gave you, then you'll be on the right page. Anyway, so let's start with, you know, the New Year resolutions and your dreams and your goals and your wishes and aspirations. But, you know, when I begin, I want to begin at the foundation, right? I want to begin at the basic, the most important place. And so one of the 5 questions you want to ask yourself is, ooh, I don't know if you can see this. There. I hope you can see this. Should I hold it this way? Okay, I'm not used to this here, maybe that. Who am I? Really? Is that the question I want to ask myself at the New Year? Yes. Yes, you do. You know, before all the dreams and goals and all that setting, you want to know, who am I? Because I think that is the foundational problem of all our problems. I did a Facebook live show just on this topic. I don't know what I titled it, is the core of all problems is, you know, we really don't know. Who am I? So yes, I'm Shalini Joshi Amdagni, international pain relief expert. I live in Thailand. I'm Indian. I grew up in a Protestant school, and you know, I live in. I practice spirituality. I'm Hindu, and all of that. That is who I am. Yes, indeed. But who am I at the core of my being? Right? Who am I at my core? So one of the books that, you know, deeply influenced me. Hi, Sarah. Hi. Nice to have you here. So I'm talking about one of the key questions that you want to ask yourself this New Year's is, who am I? Right? And one of the books that really, really influenced me very deeply some 10 years ago was a book called Zero Limits. Okay? It's called Zero Limits. I think I put the name down somewhere here, Zero Limits. And it's by Joe Vitale. Zero Limits. And it talks, you know, so what is Zero Limits? Is basically it's a blank, right? It's a place of zero is like all possibilities, right? It's all loving, all knowing, and all that stuff, because, you know, we have heard these phrases over and over again. Things like, know thyself. Things like, I am created in the image of God. Things like, I am in this world, but I am not of this world. Okay? But, you know, when somebody says, know thyself, we kind of think of ourselves as like, yeah, I know I like this, that, I have a problem with this, and I'm not good at that. And that is knowing yourself. That is knowing yourself on one level. But really going even deeper into the foundation of who am I really, grounds us in this knowing that I am made in the image of God, right? And that is the question that I want you to think about, not just I am this one with this problem with these many kids and la 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 la, but who am I at my core? And we all know deep in our core that that is who we are. We are true love. At our core, we are loving, we are appreciating, anything is possible because we are made in the image of God. So that is a very deep question, which, most of us don't live our daily lives by, and then springs a whole load of problems, because then we think, I am Shalini, I have to move through this life alone, and I'm not equipped, I don't have this, and I don't have that, and I don't have that knowledge, and blah blah blah. And so we have this whole all these problems spring because we don't remember who we truly are at our core. Because with God, all things are possible. Because with God, and knowing that you are a spark of the divine, reminding yourself will, lay a whole different foundation from which you can dream and get into this place of all possibilities, and recognize that anything is possible when you believe in you, and when you remind yourself that I am made in the image of God. Okay, so that's question number one. Question number two, I have these little things. What do I want? Okay, that's the question. What do I want? So that's question number two as you get into this new year, is who am I and what do I want? A lot of people, I do coaching, and a lot of people say, when they come to the session, and I'll say, what do you want? What is your vision for yourself? A lot of people say, well, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be in pain anymore. I don't want to have fights in my family anymore. I don't want to be this fat anymore, or whatever, right? And we always look at what I don't want, but what is it that we do want? So you have to have clarity, really get clear about whatever it is that you do want. It doesn't have to be the most, honorable thing in the world. It could be simply, one of my intentions one year was do laser on my skin, right? This year I'm going to do this laser. So it could be silly things, small things. It could be big things, but you have to know, what do you really want, right? Because it's like, the universe is like a waiter, and it's waiting to tell you, for you to tell it, what should I bring for you? And if you say, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this, then the universe doesn't say, okay, what do you want? It just gives you this and this and this and this, things that you don't want, right? So you want to be clear about what do you want, because once you put it out there, then you allow the universe to bring it to you. It's like, I don't know what to order in a restaurant, then how can the waiter get you what you want? So that's question number two. Okay, where are my lovely notes here? Question number three is, why do I want it? Why do I want it? Okay, So why is that important? It's so important to know why. Why do you want it? It's, the why is a very powerful thing. And many books speak about know what's your why. I forget the name of the books, but know your why. Because if you want something, it depends, is your why strong enough? Right? If I just say, okay, it would be nice to have this thing, and I don't really care much, if I don't really really have a strong emotion around it, it's like there's not enough fuel, then it's a very limp desire, right? And there's not enough fuel. So you really want to know, what's your why? Why do you want what you want? Because I'm going to, and for me, emotions are the guide to knowing, what I really want. So if it's a strong emotion that you feel, I really want this because it would be so fun to have this, because I've been wanting this, and because of this, whatever your list of reasons is, if you have a strong why, you have a strong desire. And so that's wonderful, because it's going to give you the fuel to move forward with that thing that you want for yourself. Are you with me? Hi, Nayak. Hi, Papa. Hi, Lata. Hi. I can't see who else is there. So know your why, okay? And then, where's my number 3? Why do I want it, right? And then you have to also ask yourself, where's the problem? Where's the problem? So, so one of the questions is, know who am I, right? What do I want? Why do I want it? And now what's the problem? Where's the problem? Why can't I get this thing that I want, right? And usually, let's take an example. 10 years ago, I was in pain, right? I had a lot of pain in my body and I was stuck on bed rest, and I really wanted to be out of my pain, okay? So my desire was to be pain-free, right? And I said, okay, what's the problem? Where's the problem? And the problem for me was, everything that I'm trying is not working. The physiotherapy is not working. The ultrasound therapy is not working. The medicines are not working. The rib support is not working. The hot pack is not working. None of these things are working, and that's why I can't have what I want, okay? A lot of clients will come and say, I'll say, where's the problem? What do you think is the problem? Oh, my husband, is like this, and he's stopping me from doing this, or, whatever we see as the problem. If we are seeing the problem is out there, then we're really stuck. Why? Because then I can't go out and fix this one and this one and this one and this thing and whatever thing is out there, right? I can't fix it. So then I'm helpless. So, if you have to be honest with yourself and ask yourself, so I have this dream, right? What do I want? That was question number 2. Question number 3 was, why do I want it? Okay. And question number 4 was, where's the problem? And for a long time, for me, the problem was all out there. She was the problem, the doctor was the problem, the treatment was the problem, and everything was out there. And guess what? I got worse and worse and worse, and I was stuck and helpless and in depression because the problems were all out there and I had nothing. I was so helpless, right? So we play this victim game and we feel stuck. But the truth is, where is the problem? So remember, that's why the foundation question is so important. The first question, where are my questions? Okay, I can't find it here. This is the first question, right? Who am I? So here I am, feeling like a victim, feeling like these doctors can't fix me, the medicines can't fix me, the physiotherapy can't fix me, nothing can fix me, right? Because I have no clue who I am, right? So there's a foundational problem. I don't know who I am. And then I have this goal to be pain-free, to be, doing things with my life. But so I know what I want. I know why I want it. But I think the problem is out there, right? So there's a big problem there. So the problem is, you have heard these phrases over and over at some point. If you are watching this, you're obviously have done some sort of, you're a reader of self-help books, and you've heard you can change your life, change your thoughts, change your life. And so there's something going on, right, inside of you. The problem is never, never, never out there. And even if it is, it's sort of a reflection of your own inner blocks, because you create your life with your thoughts. You truly are made in the image of God, infinite possibilities. Anything is possible for you. So what's going on, right? It's that inner game. It's the inside out. So, you might say, well, Shalini, does that mean that you created your own pain? Well, kind of, right? Not consciously. We're not doing it consciously, but it's happening subconsciously. We don't even know how it's happening. And that's what I'm going to be addressing in the next question. Here we are. I'm enjoying playing with these cards. What's the writing on your wall? What's the writing on your wall? I love this. We all live in a specific room. Each of us has this nice, cozy room, and we have these walls, and we have lots of writing on our walls, right? We have lots of writing. And where does this writing come from? Well, some of them come from our personal experiences, right? I had an experience, maybe I was driving and I had a accident. I said, oh my God, driving is so scary. I'm not going to drive again. That's a personal experience. And I wrote on my wall, driving is so dangerous. Where else does the writing on our wall come from? What are your parents saying as a kid? What's going on with teachers? What's going on with friends? Everybody and every experience that we have, we start writing on this plain wall, right? So who am I? I am this person. This is who I am, okay? This is made in the image of God. This is infinite intelligence, all possibilities, zero limits, and all of that. And then this is usually what the writing on a wall looks like, okay? I can't do this because of this. All your beliefs, all your opinions, all your, I'm not this enough, I'm not talented enough, I'm not good enough, I have this limitation. We get this from magazines, from people, from religion, from Facebook, from all the things that so this is who I am, zero. And, I'm doing this really weirdly, but sorry, I haven't done this before. But over the years, all the experiences that we have, I'm 48 now, all those experiences, we start writing in our walls. Not we. Well, we write some of it, our parents write some of it, our teachers write some of it, and on, our colleagues and all our interactions. Every day someone's writing on your wall. Every day someone's writing on your wall. Okay? Just a recent experience. I was in the US for a mastermind retreat, and they had a talent show, right? And I really wanted to sing, because that's one of the things that I've been, if I wasn't a pain relief expert. I'm hoping I would have been a singer, and it's my one big regret. But, one of the things that I wanted to do at this retreat was be in the talent show and sing. But I had a lot of this stuff going on, okay? All this stuff. So when I wanted to go up on stage, I said, you're not a professional singer. You have no training. Your family is full of amazing singers and artists, but you have no formal training. You can't sing high. You have no practice. Your daughter sings well, not you. And there was like endless, writing just by one single desire that I had, that I want to sing for this talent show. I'm just giving you a glimpse of like how everything, every word, right? If I say loved ones, you're already having all these flashes of images coming up. Maybe it's a happy one, maybe it's a sad thing. There's so much writing on a wall. Everything that we are doing right now, we are consulting that writing on our wall, whether we like it or not, right? We are consulting it without even knowing. If I say snow-capped mountains, you've consulted your writing on the wall right now, and you have, something to say about it, or what your vision and perception is very different from everybody's, because everybody has a writing on their wall. And unfortunately, we consult this writing, and this has been written by either us or our parents and society and all the daily experiences that we have each and every day. And so here we are at the brink of New Year's, and we have all these goals and all these dreams and all these New Year resolutions, possibly some from the same as last year. And now we wonder why we're not achieving those goals and dreams. So, it could look like, here's my dream, and here's who I am. No negativity, no negative stuff on my wall. And, is it easier to achieve the dream then? Obviously. I want this, no writing on the wall, you achieve what you want. And then you've got, whatever your dream is, and all this crap going on. And it's way harder to achieve what you really want. So right now, I hope this is making sense to you. We've covered the 5 questions. Once again, recap. Who am I? That's the foundation. You always have to go back to who am I? Because that's your foundation. And if you're not in touch with the roots, the real roots, not just your family, of course that's important, but the deeper roots of who you are, then you're kind of floating in air, and nothing's gonna be moving in a strong, sure-footed way. Okay, who am I? What do I want? Right? Not what do I don't want. I don't want this, but really, what do I want? Number 3 is, why do I want it? Right? It's that fuel. You want to fuel your desire, and it has to be a strong emotion. Why do I really want this? The stronger the fuel, the stronger the why, the more the momentum to moving towards that dream and goal. And then number 4 was, where's the problem? Okay, the problem is it all out there? Then I'm helpless. I'm a helpless victim, and I am stuck. But it's never that way. The problem's inside. And number 5 is, what's the writing on your wall? Okay, so to proceed, I hope this is making sense to you. I want you to take a minute to think about, what is one of your goals, dreams, wishes, desires. What is one? We're going to look at one specific process that I'm going to lead you through. And in EFT, we say to experience results that are terrific, you want to be specific. So we're going to look at one specific desire that you have, a vision that you have for yourself. It could be a big thing, it could be a small thing, it could be a medium thing. It really doesn't matter. And just because of it, it's a big vision, that doesn't mean you have to have, that again, the writing on the wall will say, oh my God, if it's a big dream, then big resistance. It doesn't have to be. So whatever your dream is, pick one thing, okay? Pick one thing. It could be in the area of relationship, it could be in the area of money, it could be in the area of health, it could be in the area of travel. I don't know what your dreams are, but pick one of them, okay? And ask yourself, say to yourself, I would like, or I want to, achieve this, right? And when you say that to yourself out loud, what writing on the wall comes up for you? Because you have a dream, a specific dream, a goal, and then you are going to consult this. It's just the way we are, we're not at zero. We're not at this blank wall. So we need to understand, what do I want? Think about one specific thing that you want, and then say, what do I believe about it? What is my negative self-talk about it? What is the writing on the wall? What is it more positive? Then you're in a great place, okay? Then you're in a really strong place. I want to, be fit. I want to reach a certain kilograms, and I am so excited. I'm eager. I know I can do this. I've had great results in the past, and I know this is achievable for me. And your writing on the wall is really positive, and it supports you. But if you said, this is what I want to achieve this year, and you honestly go back and say, what's the writing on my wall? It doesn't matter if you wrote it, if you heard it, if the media says it, if the society or your religion says it, or whatever. If that writing on the wall is negative and doesn't support you, then achieving that dream is going to be a struggle. So on a scale of 0 to 10, okay, let's do the process. So I'm going to lead you through this process, and this is a process that you don't have to use just right now because it's New Year time. You can use this any day, and you can use it with any specific small, big dream, goal, desire, anything that you want, okay? So the process is, number one, think of what you want. And number two is just tune in, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and tune into what comes up for you. What is the writing on your wall about this specific goal? Yep, that's the stuff I'm talking about. What is, yeah, I want this, but this, but that, but what if this goes wrong? And I don't know, I don't have the tools, I don't have the education, I don't have the, whatever is coming up for you right now. If you can write it down, wonderful. If you can't, you're driving, you're not in a position, you can come back to this and do it, but try to follow along for now. Okay, so that is the writing on the wall. That is what is between you and your goal. Okay, that's what's between you and your goal. So on a scale of 0 to 10, okay, when you say, I want to achieve this, how strongly do you believe you can achieve it? 10, oh yes, I feel so good about this. I know that, I have the tools, and I believe in myself, and I believe in my dreams. And 10, I know I'm going to get there. It's not, it's 100%. Okay, so 10 is you really strongly believe in your goal, in what you desire, and you have no issues, no doubts, knowing you'll get there. And 0 is the other end. So when you think of your specific goal, when you do say it out loud to yourself, I want to achieve this, and then wait for a while to see how strongly do you believe it. And if not, if it's not 100%, what's coming up? What's the writing on the wall? You know, there's so much writing, we're not even aware of it until we start doing these specific exercises like, okay, this is what my wall is saying. So if you're not at a 10, and if you're not at a, if you're not at a 10, then write down what number comes up for you. And if you have some writing on your wall that's coming up for you, please share it. Please put it out there like, this is my goal, and I feel like 8 or 6 or 5 or 3 or whatever your number is, and just write down what is the writing on your wall. What's coming up for you, right? Take this as an opportunity to do the cleaning, right? So no matter what's coming up for you, usually it's, I can't do this, or maybe I tried the last time and I wasn't successful, or I don't know the right people, or I don't have the right education, or whatever is going on for you. Just tune into that, okay? And now that you know what you want, you know that on a scale of 0 to 10, how strongly you believe or not believe it, we're going to do some tapping. So I want you, if you want to join along, if you want to do this with me, just just close your eyes and think of your goal again. Take a deep breath and think of your goal and what's coming up for you. All this stuff, all the thoughts, all the negative thoughts, all the doubts, all the fears, all the negative images, whatever's coming up for you. And let's get tapping, okay? So let's tap, beginning at the karate chop point. And if you want to know more about EFT tapping, you can go to my YouTube channel. I've posted the link there, and you can learn more tapping, okay? But for now, just follow along. Just do what I do, say what I say. But first, do tune in to your specific goal and what's coming up for you as you tune in. So, even though I have all these thoughts coming up right now as I think about this goal, and I can feel this feeling in my body, this stress that's coming up, this strain that's coming up, the fears that are coming up, the doubts that are coming up, all this writing on my wall that is not supportive of my goal. I choose to relax and feel safe anyway. Even though I have all this fear that's coming up, all this overwhelm, all the doubts, I choose to acknowledge all that's coming up for me, and I choose to feel safe anyway. Keep tapping on this point, even though I have this dream and goal, but I have all these feelings: fear, doubt, overwhelm, not believing it's going to be possible for me. All these doubts and fears and worries that are coming up for me right now. I choose to acknowledge them, and I choose to feel safe anyway. Let's tap on the other points. All these doubts, all the overwhelm, all the lack of belief, all these experiences from the past, all these fears, all that's coming up, all the images that are coming up in my mind as I think about this goal, all the past experiences that are coming up for me as I think about this goal. Keep tapping, just follow along, and keep tuning into what's coming up for you. All this negative, unsupportive thoughts, feelings, beliefs that are showing up, that are keeping me from feeling 100% about this goal? I don't believe this is possible for me. I don't know if I can achieve it. All these questions. I'm not clear. I've been at this for a long time. I still don't. I feel like I've tried everything. And if I've tried everything, and I've tried this for a long time, and I'm still not getting anywhere close to where I want to be, then how can I get there? How will I ever get there? I just don't believe. I have too many doubts and fears and worries. And I can feel them in my body right now. All these fears and doubts and worries. What if I can release them? All this writing on my wall. What if I acquired these beliefs through these experiences, but they are not the ultimate truths? Because I know there are people out there who have accomplished this and so much more. What if it's just the writing on my wall that's stopping me? These experiences that I've had, what if I can release all those negative experiences and let them go? Wipe out all the negative writing on my wall. What if I can tune in deeply and remember who I truly am at my core? What if I can remind myself the power and the force that flows through me each and every day? What if I can connect with the true power and the true me, that which is made in the image of God? I wonder if I truly moved forward, remembering who I truly am, pure love, divine intelligence, infinite possibilities. What if I could tune in to the truth of who I am and remind myself that with God, all things are possible. Anything is possible. The impossible is possible. There are so many stories around the world of things that looked impossible and were possible. And what if, even though a part of me feels like my dream is not possible, what if the truth is anything is possible? What if the truth is, if I release and clear all this negative writing on my wall, all the resistance, all the doubt, all the fear, anything is possible for me. So right now I'm choosing, because I can choose differently, I am choosing to tune in to the truth of who I am, reminding myself that anything is possible. And I'm choosing to release and let go and clear out all the writing on the wall that does not support my dream, my goal. Instead, I'm going to have a new writing on the wall that anything's possible. Things are always working out for me. I am made in the image of God. With God, all things are possible. I know my dream is possible. I am beginning to feel it. I'm beginning to feel eager excitement. I'm beginning to feel good about my dream. And I'm going to move forward now, tuned into the truth of who I am, tuned in to the truth that anything is possible for each one of us, for me. And I choose to feel safe. I choose to feel happy and at peace with my dream, with my goal. And I know I'm on my way to my dream. And everything that I want and everything, all the resources will become available to me as I tune into my truth. Because when I'm relaxed and at peace and in appreciation and eager excitement, I'm in the flow, and solutions and inspiration and ideas and people and resources all flow into my experience and support me on my journey to my dreams. Take a deep breath. And just tune into that one specific desire that you had for yourself. Tune into that desire right now. And on a scale of 0 to 10, where is that? How strong is that feeling when you say, I can achieve this? If you want, put in the number that you had before we did the tapping, and now after the tapping, and see, has that number shifted for you? And the closer we can get to feeling and believing that our dreams are possible and have like this clear wall, right? I keep missing my little empty page, but once a dream and then you have no writing on the wall about it, maybe the writing is more positive and supportive, and it's more fun and it feels more happy, then you're well on your way. Well on your way, because there's nothing between you and your dream. It's all positive. It's an inner peace, inner sense of knowing that it's going to come, that it's possible for me. Okay? So this is a process that you can use with other goals and dreams that you have. You can just go back to the recording, pick another goal that you have, release and clear out whatever writing comes up on the wall for you about that specific dream, about that specific goal. You don't have to do it only at New Year's. You can use it any time of the year, anytime you decide, I want to have this, I want to achieve this. It could be mid-year, it could be end of the year, it could be a quarter of the year, I don't care. You can use this process anytime, over and over again, to clear what's in the way, to clear out the roadblocks, to clear out the writing on the wall, and achieve what we want. Some people have a lot of writing on the wall about relationships, but they don't have any writing on the wall or a positive writing on the wall about making money, right? We're all different. So you have to know, what is my goal, right? And what's the writing on the wall, and clear it out so that you can have a much more fun ride, right? Like when you think of your goal, you think, why do I want it? It's got to be fun, right? We make, our goals and dreams, we make it too serious, and we make it really overwhelming, and all this pain and suffering, and it doesn't really have to be that way. It doesn't really have to be that way. It should be more fun. It should be more ease. And when you remind yourself of the number one question, you know, without which everything just falls and collapses, is who am I? Is the foundation. I am a child of God. I am a spark of the divine. I am made in the image of God. And when you start there and then work your way towards your dreams and goals, clearing out whatever the writing is, then there is no doubt that the journey is happier, more fun, more, you know, enjoyable, and you reach your goals with a lot more ease. And that doesn't mean, you know, there's no hard work, and all of that is there, but at least you have set yourself up for success. So I'm going to look, I'm sorry, hi Ram, hi Shobna, hi, I'm not sure how to pronounce Nayak. Hi Deepthi. Thank you for joining. And if you have any questions about this, feel free to, you know, post questions. I would love to know if you didn't watch this live and you're watching this on replay. Please post your comments. Please post, you know, what your specific dream was, what came up for you, and after the tapping, what worked for you, what was the feeling, what was the experience. You know, we are E is equal to MC square. Everything is energy. So your energy, you know, did your energy shift from, you know, initially when you were thinking about your dream later? And if it shifted in the positive direction, you know, you are on your way. You're well on your way to your dreams and goals. And if you just keep clearing out the writing on the wall that shows up on a daily basis and stay in that state of flow, there is no doubt that you will, you know, you will get the right inspiration, you'll meet the right people, new ideas will come to you so that you know what to do next. You don't have to have all the answers to your dream right now. Everything will, you know, unfold with so much more ease and joy if you clear the writing on the wall, if you tune into who you truly are and really set yourself in this strong, good, firm place, so that the next year, since we are at that time in our you know, year this year, it's the end of the year. Today is the 28th of December, a few days to New Year's. So here's a great way to set yourself up, not only for New Year's, but to achieving your goals over and over, no matter what they are. Just clear the writing, remember who you are, and move forward with a lot more ease and peace. So I hope this was helpful. And I want to take this opportunity. Ram is saying the tapping point in my collarbone is sensitive and it really opens up, clears out my energies. That's wonderful. It's exactly what I was saying, is if you feel a slight energetic shift, that's huge, because we are energy beings and we are transmitting signals, and every time it moves to a positive frequency, that's wonderful, right? So I want to take this opportunity to thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching this. And if, you know, I want to also wish you happy holidays, and I want to wish you a fabulous 2018, and a new year, new you is definitely possible. It's not the new year is going to, you know, create something amazing, but it's you. You can shift, you can change and create an amazing new year now. And I hope you will apply this tool. It's simple. You just have to get rid of the writing on the wall about a specific dream and goal, and you're well on your way. So thank you for joining me. I look forward to connecting with you next week, next Thursday, next year. Okay, so happy holidays, and may all your dreams come true. God bless, and I'll see you next year. Bye, guys. Thank you.